Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, my last 3 streams, I've opened it with fucking copyrighted music. Fucking Tom McDonald, fucking Priscilla's song, fucking Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. I don't give a fuck.
Move it.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh value your penis. I seriously do love the song. Like, it's a good song. Fucking Skellige. Oh, I forgot how fucking hilly and cavernous you are.
Slow now.
With fucking level 15 wolves. What level are you? Wait, did you start the DLC or did you do a fresh start? Okay, then yeah, 30. You start the DLC at level 30. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit. I did not see that coming. There we go. Perfect. I'm getting better at the combat. By the time I get to the end in the DLC, I'll be great. Goddamn, same. That's why I've been trying my hardest not to die whenever I'm streaming. Because fucking those minute-and-a-half loading screens are torture. Yeah, like, seriously, the fucking black-haired one, I forget her name. It's been so long. But the black-haired one is fucking amazing. Honestly, that's my favorite sex scene in the game. And I'm not even fucking talking about the sex. I'm talking about, like, the fucking... I can't think of the word. Yes, exactly. Like, you're fucking in the clouds. How can you not like that?
Come on.
Oh my god, the unicorn's great. Oh my, Watch the stream. It'll happen either this stream or the next one.
King's Passage. Our time amongst the living.
Cutscene. That's what I need to do while there's a cutscene. Open it up. I don't have a problem with that. Like right now, I've talked more in what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, than I have the entire last 3 streams. As long as there's no background noise, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that should put my voice in there. Let's double check your stream so I can hear a feedback loop and cry.
I know, but I want to.
Let's double check your stream so I
can hear a feedback loop and cry. I hate the sound of my own voice. I don't mind mine anymore because I had to edit videos and shit like that. But
for me, it's awkward because it down pitches my voice just enough for me to be like, that doesn't sound like me at all.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, it makes it deeper than it really is, and I don't like it.
I can see that.
I'm level 41.
I'm level 12.
I think I can finally pick up
13?
Whirlwind now.
Silence.
Yes, if you have not gotten Whirl, you are hurting. That's my favorite move. Just
Never used it.
Hold square. Just hold fucking square.
Alright. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get rid of. Hold square
It's
for fast
fucking
blow.
the best thing ever.
What am I getting rid of? I really just need to respec my freaking character. Strong attack damage increase. I don't use strong attacks often. I use them mostly quick, so. Great. Yeah, no, I'm gonna restart and romance Yennefer, even though I don't like her at all.
Have you actually ever done her quest?
The Jin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look
As
beautiful.
like that's when you get to tell her you don't love her, and it
but
made my nipples hard.
have you actually ever sided with her? Have you ever chose her?
No, I've. beat
That's
this
why
game
you.
once.
That's why you don't like her.
King
I don't like her because of her personality. She's terrible. Plus, I gotta admit, man, I got a thing for redheads. So Triss already has one up on you.
I have a thing for brunettes and blondes. So
Like,
Shani is still the best one.
Black is a solid second, I won't lie, but if I had a preference, redhead's definitely going to be the one.
Shani is the best.
That's the blonde-haired lady, right? That betrays
No,
you?
that's Hearts of Stone.
Okay, I haven't done Hearts of Stone either.
We too shall stand at his side.
I've done none of the DLC.
I'd rather
I
spoil Blood and Wine than spoil Hearts of Stone. You ain't getting shit out of fucking me for Hearts of Stone.
Okay.
Hearts of Stone is great.
I need to do things like I need to get the best Witcher armors because I've never done that.
You need to get. Okay, how do you play? Hang on. You smell wonderful.
You smell
I already know how I play. I'm gonna do the it's the one that's the focus solely on strength and defense. Because I don't
Ursine?
use sign.
Oh no, that's
It's the bear or something like that.
Ursine is Quinn and defense. Ursine is the biggest defense, which is what I use. I use Grandmaster Ursine, and
It's not Grandmaster. I do know that.
By the time you're done with Blood and Wine, you'll have the Grandmaster. You get it in Blood and Wine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't use a lot of signs. Like I might every now and then use Igni, and then
I use Igni, Axie, Ard, and Quinn. I very, 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 very rarely ever use Yarden. Like, unless I'm fighting a Wraith, Yarden is fucking useless.
yeah, I need to start branching out and using signs more often.
I recommend Quinn more than anyone else, more than anything else.
I have. Oh God, what's the one? Let me see. I have.
Gladly. Feasts.
Is it Axie?
So predictable.
Yeah, Axie I have maxed because I like to get in
conversations.
That
That's one of the first things I buy as well.
Just attend.
So I have Delusion maxed out because it's super useful.
You were there.
And then I have Melting Armor with Igni.
That's great. Like
It's helped
that can
out
fucking
so
that can one
many
shot
times.
people.
Oh, it's helped. I should just get rid of Fire Stream because I don't really use the Fire Stream at all.
Yeah, it's useless. Except to get to the next tier easier.
What's more, I like what I see.
But I really should start using signs more often. I'm trying to get into Quinn since you mentioned that. I already have Exploding Shield.
The
so I wanna get
active shield is fantastic. Like genuinely, sometimes you can hold that
Did you
thing
learn
up
anything in Venom?
and no one can break it. Especially with the Ursine armor, Grandmaster Ursine. You have that, you're basically invincible.
Yeah.
What have you learned?
How about you? What have you learned?
Fuck,
What
I
have I
didn't do the
learned?
other. No, I'm fucking talking to the cutscene.
Oh.
Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly.
I
Never seen
changed
anything like it.
Triss's outfit back to
My
her
intuition
default
tells
outfit,
me
by the way.
Celia was its cause.
I hate her alternative outfit.
Tuition yen.
I don't remember what her alt looks like.
It's a fucking plunging neckline, like all the way down to her fucking belly button. And
Oh, I
it's
remember that. It
fucking a
shows her navel and
flowing,
everything.
yeah, it's fucking flowing dress. Like, it looks good. But at the same time, she's trying to remain inconspicuous. And she's dressed Like that.
You don't like the battle skirt? You don't like the battle dress?
That's not a battle dress.
I'm being completely sarcastic, my friend.
Oh.
But that does remind me of a conversation I had. I don't remember. Have you
So why
played the
won't I
Fable
even
series?
let you inspect the
Yes,
area
all
of
of them, several
Call
times.
it a difference of opinion.
You remember the
Fable-
dress in the first one? Buff hero in a dress is the funniest thing.
It's Crowe.
Greed
I got
No.
a picture. I'll just send it to you. And
I shall see you at
That's
the wake,
fine.
and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss.
yeah, I'll just send it to you in Discord.
That reminds me, I have to go do Triss's quest. I have
shall
to
wait
go
like a
do
wine for the feast.
a
I
lot
count on
of
you
other
to don
stuff.
something complimentary.
You're
Something that
nearing the
doesn't
turning
leave
point in the
1,000
story.
points.
After this, you'll no longer be able to finish certain side quests. That's cool. I'm beelining the main.
till you break
So.
them in.
And
No!
I really want.
I'll not accept any excuses. We're not
You need to
here
do some of the
dress.
side quests, especially
Leave
the one
matters
with
to yourself and
Roach.
should dress appropriately. I've rented a
Oh,
room
the
at
talking
inn.
one?
Took the
Yeah,
liberty
I do
of
need to
laying
do
out
that.
some clothes for you there. You ought to
I
go.
do need to figure out
I've
where the
never
talking-
done it. I've never done the talking horse one. But
I
I've
didn't
heard
either- I've never either.
so
but
much
my
things
friend-
about it.
Oh yeah, no, like that's when I need to figure out. where I need
Run,
to
Roach!
go.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Talking Roach quest, which was
It's called Equine Phantoms.
yeah, it's a contract. It can be found. Is there a specific board or?
Probably.
It's near the.
Go to
Den
Jennifer's
Stein
room and
Crossroads.
put on formal attire. Okay. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Live the king.
You know, I love that phrase. I love it. It's very fancy.
Oh yeah, no, incredibly morbid though when you think about it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
This dude's dead.
This
Now
has
he's the
gotta be
king.
Yen's room. She
I
always
think
did like
it's.
space
Where is this specifically located?
and the luxury.
Oh,
Elegant.
where on earth is this location? Oh my god, it's way up there. Alright. I gotta go over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all of the side quests for Blood and Wine and Hearth of Stones.
I'm gonna
Until
do
my
a
second
lot
playthrough?
of the fucking side quests for the stream. Like, I
Yeah,
might
no.
not do the main game side quests, but the DLC side quests
Something
are
I'd ever wear.
honestly, I think, better than the fucking actual main game, like main quest.
Who exactly is she to me?
I'm stupid pumped for that 9-hour Joseph Anderson video.
I'm so looking forward to that. I'm gonna watch that shit in one sitting.
I don't know about one sitting. I'm probably gonna have to do like 3-hour chunks
Close enough.
because I'll get bored and I won't be paying attention anymore, and I know I won't.
And still, 9 hours in one sitting. That's like the entire amount of time you're awake for a day, almost.
Yeah, just about.
Like minus like 3 hours. I forget
really
which
just-
side does it come down on. Geralt looks good in his fancy ass clothes.
I have the long hair Geralt. My friend.
Same. I normally
Unkempt?
use these shade long and loose.
Long and loose. Yep.
I normally have shaved sides. I really like shaved sides.
I usually
But-
keep them clean shaven if I do long hair. But I switched to it because I have long hair. And my friend's like, I don't like the way it looks. And I kind of agree with him. I liked Geralt with his little ponytail that I used to have.
Yeah, the shaved sides is my favorite. If I had to pick a
Yeah, you
type
have.
of hairstyle.
Yeah, I've seen yours. I'm not a big fan of that one either. My friend also made me laugh. He's like, I can't stand how he has cat eyes. I was like, okay, someone doesn't know about the lore.
Yeah. Literally all of the Witchers have cat eyes, if I recall correctly.
They do. It's part of the mutations that they're given. It's to allow them to see in the dark.
Up we go.
I learned that because I watched. I think I've sent him to you before. I believe it's Chris Davis.
Yeah, I know who Chris Davis is.
Yeah, he discussed both. He's done the first 2 Witchers thus far, and he shows that in the first one, when you used Igni, the flames would actually mess up your night vision, so things would get super dark for about 3 seconds. That might not be that long, but it would actually affect how your vision looked in the game, which I thought was kind of nifty. I've been debating if I wanted to play the first 2 Witchers.
I'm holding out because I have a very strong feeling they're gonna remaster them or remake them.
I could see that.
I hope they do it in The Witcher 3 combat and stuff, because I've heard the first 2 were kind of clunky.
Yeah, that's the first one is very, very clunky. It's like a rhythm game. The second one's a little bit harder in its own rights.
I'm glad we've met, but you must forgive me. Judy calls.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you.
Cool, so Roger can let me just break into his castle.
You know, I really missed your candidness. I'm glad
I need to find the bounty board for this area, and then I'll be able to frickin'
Really hate occasions like this.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
What's up?
You also dislike
No,
underdone meat
cutscene.
and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and
I have a habit of saying the dialogue choice that I'm about to say.
Yeah, it's funny. You asked me if you, when you started this whole entire stream, if you should, and I was like, nah, just let Geralt do it. That didn't last long.
It's a holdover from like fucking.
When I'm in such pleasant company.
What other games have I done have dialogue choices? Fucking hell.
I plan to tell
It's not a terrible thing. Like for me, like I can both ways don't really bother me in person. Like it's not something I can see the benefit of both, because it's you inserting your personality, kind of like when you did the Crowe, which God, that was funny.
I love that.
That was a good moment. That's probably going to be a highlight, and if it's not, I'm going to be disappointed.
That's something I wanted to ask. Do you know if YouTube has like a clip feature?
You know more about YouTube than I do, my friend.
Don't really know.
I know like Twitch and Mixer and all that other shit hasn't. So I would assume from like competition's sake that YouTube does, but I haven't gotten around to Googling it. But I've started to think about like starting like a document, like a Word document, of just timestamps of all of my favorite moments, and at the end of the year just pull them and put them into one video.
That's what you should do. I always enjoy the compilations like that from YouTubers.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Frickin'
Quite a few guests.
Who was it that I just watched? Game Grumps. Game Grumps just put out the first part of it. Doki Doki Literature Club compilation.
The person that actually inspired me to want to do YouTube and become a streamer put out one. Dan Q8000. I watched that entire fucking 50. I remember when he had like less than 1,000 subscribers.
We've met. Don't remember.
Like I've been watching him for over 10 years now.
I got a couple of people that, if I remember correctly, have started.
He's at 500K now, almost.
Nice. Let's see. I know that I watched a couple people when they started off small. There was one that I think I introduced you to, but he's no longer around because he was having a lot of personal issues. But he was Word of the Wolf. He was the one that did the very angry Andromeda one that I found.
Hey, hang on, wasn't that the dude that the furry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. I liked the videos that you sent me, but I didn't like most of his other stuff. Like,
I can understand that.
He had a stick, and he kind of stuck to it too much. Like he was always angry.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Like
no,
that shit gets over the top very easily.
No, I get it, and I feel like I understand that 100%. Some people build their YouTube careers about being angry. Caption's another great example of that. Like, you can tell he wants to go back to being the stupid, angry person that he was, but due to one reason or another.
Question. Important question. Did you put the baby in the oven?
I'm sorry. Now, what type of oven are we talking about here? Are we being literal or metaphorical?
It's a literal oven.
Oof. I'm guessing this was earlier in the game.
It's in Skellige, and it's part of the main quest.
Here, let me help you. Let me go to my save file to when I beat this game, and I'll tell you the date.
Later on in the quest line.
2016.
Damn. That's about when I did it too, actually.
Yeah, I believe you and I beat the games fairly close at around the same time because you and I were talking back and forth when we were playing it. But my my last save that I ever produced on this for 2019 was May 12th, 2016. I was still living with my mom and dad.
Sure, I'll race.
California.
What are the rules?
I'm gonna let her win.
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was,
The
ready
board.
to puke from all the boredom.
I
Let's
need to
go.
talk to Roach. I need to experience this moment of my life.
Fucking later on in the main quest in Skellige, you have to get a house that's haunted.
We're here. From this
And
spot, we
the
must reach
solution
the top
to
of
it
that mountain.
is you put a baby
At the
in
summit,
an
you'll
oven.
see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe
See, I
buried
don't
in it.
remember
Whoever
that one.
pulls the
Like
axe from the
it's
stump
vaguely,
first
it's
wins.
like
I'll never
weirdly
forget
popping
it.
into my head. Like,
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Show me what you've got, monster slayer.
Should I let her win or should I kick her ass? I'm racing her to the top of the mountain.
who are you racing?
Saris.
When?
Okay. I can do it, no problem. The motherfucker's slow as hell. You know, if I, don't get fucked by by the physics.
I'd also like to read the books, but from what I understand, there's like 5 of them.
There's
And-
2 short stories and 5 books.
Yeah,
There's
but when
7.
it comes to the books, it's in the books 2 through 4 are like stupid slow paced.
Get the audiobooks. I have
might.
Blood of Hells and The Last Wish, I believe.
Might have to pick that up because I have an Audible.
Wait, you actually use Audible?
I had for a while whenever I was when I was showing somebody freaking the Night Angel trilogy, which is a book series I recommend to you. My favorite book series.
I have 3 books from
There's
Yahtzee.
winning and there's losing. And
I
I'm
have
lost.
We'll Save the Galaxy for Cass, We'll
Let's
Destroy
go
the
back to
Galaxy
the
for
week.
Cass, and
Let's.
Jam, I believe.
I'd like to start reading more again. I don't do enough reading, and I really should fix that.
I haven't actually finished any of them besides Ready Player One. Which, by the way, if you ever want to read Ready Player One, do not do the audiobook.
If I could
Several
make
reasons.
See the wakes in full
Who
swing.
voices it?
The sight of you.
Fucking Will Wheaton.
Okay, enough said.
Lost to a witch.
And that doesn't help that the book has lists of things.
Let's drink.
And Will Wheaton has to read each individual
Can't today.
line
Good reason, believe me.
as it is in the book.
Not today.
I don't like Will Wheaton. I think he's possibly one of the worst celebrities
Time we moved on.
in like the B tier, C tier, D tier. Like he's not, he's really not even a celebrity. Like he is the kind of celebrity that you think back 20 years from now and just think, hey, yeah, he exists.
Look, I have the best way to describe Will Wheaton's current standing is I can recognize the name as a vague memory, but I can't think of a single thing he's been in.
I can, and that's only because he hates it. And that's, shut up, Wesley. Star Trek. He
That's
fucking
like that.
hates that shit.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
No, if I can make a recommendation for some books for you to read, I highly, highly, highly recommend the Night Angel trilogy.
You've recommended
my-
me that before.
It is my favorite series. And Year One. I think you would like Year One.
Enough.
The whole entire concept behind Year One is Okay, you know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right?
Put that away before you cut yourself.
My friend?
Settle this out.
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, so you know about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right?
I mean, yeah, but I have very little interest in reading it.
That's fine. You don't need to. Have you seen the film?
No.
Okay, you know
But
about, like,
I
in the
have
very
watched a
beginning-
review of it.
So you know in the very beginning they're gonna blow up the planet, right?
Yeah, and the dude gets saved by his friend or something.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all you need to know. Same general concept. Planet's about to get blown. Dude named Aaron Carter. Yes, they make fun of it.
Hang on. Aaron Carter is in, like, the Backstreet Boys?
They make fun of that fact so many times in this book. But yes, the
I
main
didn't know
character's
that.
name.
I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, the main character's name, if I recall correctly, is Aaron Carter, and it's fucking hilarious, and you'll understand why. Remember Aaron Carter of the Backstreet Boys, because when I loop around and tell you the information, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
That's
This book is
fucking
amazing.
clever. That's
no.
fucking clever.
The whole entire concept is a parrot. Yes, a parrot is trying to blow up the planet because
Parrot?
Didn't know.
yes, it's a
As
parrot.
in, like,
and
Polly want a cracker?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It only gets weirder, because here it comes. Here's the story. Here's the whole entire punchline. Every single species in the universe that has ascended to a higher level of knowledge has created an art, whether that be clothes, architecture, painting, everything. And there's a race that is good at every single one, except for music. Humanity, regardless of or of level of talent, you could be the lowest, the worst singer on the planet is still miles ahead of the best singers in the galaxy.
That makes me feel better.
That's how good we are on music. Remember, the main character's name is Aaron Carter.
Is that
But
like
what ended up
seriously a reference to the Backstreet Boys?
Yes, they make jokes about it all the time.
Wow.
It's great. But what ended up happening was, like, I think it was like 20, 30 years ago in the book, one of our broadcasts for, like, Hello Dolly or something like that made it to the outer edges of, the galaxy, so where others can hear it. So, from that, frickin' they found out that humanity produces the best music, no matter what, just because of how we evolve in our hearing, and like it's vaguely explained, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we produce music that is so good to the rest of the galaxy. In one scene, Aaron Carter sings horribly and causes an alien to have so much pleasure dumped into his brain he died.
Okay,
From
just
his
to make
crappy
this
singing.
crystal fucking clear, they're talking about the real Aaron Carter. Like, that's not just a
it's
real...
just some dude named Aaron Carter.
Okay.
It's just some guy. He works as an attorney.
That's okay. That's what?
Yes, he's an attorney. He has to stop the world getting blown up by the parrot because he's an attorney, and he's also been mistaken on who he was.
Oh,
But it's a great book.
It's a... They meant to get the real Aaron... Okay.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and they got that guy. But it's a great book. It's a one book read, and I think it's like 200 to 300 pages. It's not a big book, but it's a great read if you want to check it out.
I have 2 books, physical copies, and no, actually I have a little bit more than that. I'm not counting Hatchet. Because actually, have you ever read Hatchet by Gary Paulson?
No,
I recommend
read
that.
Of my own volition. I've read like maybe 5 books in my life, maybe 6.
I recommend
No, that's
Hatchet.
not true.
It's
I've
about...
read the Night Angel trilogy, the Aragon series, and then like a couple of books here and there. Like I said, I really do need to read more.
I recommend Hatchet. It's about a 13-year-old boy. I read this when I was about 13, by the way.
Okay. My book, the Night Angel trilogy, the first 13 chapters involve children raping other children. Like, if you can get past the beginning part, that's the hardest, in my opinion.
The fuck?
Okay, again, it's not... Okay, what ends up happening is your main character, Azoth, is like, he starts the story off at like 8 years old, 8 or 9 if I remember correctly. And he's part of, in the city, there's this place called the Warrens. It's the slums. So you don't know who his dad is, you don't know who his mom is, he's a part of a child gang. And in this gang, the person running the gang may or may not like to rape the boys. And is like 11 years old.
Had one at KAER.
But I can't tell you anything more about that specific character because of reasons. But yeah, it's a bit intense to start with.
Looks alive.
You're like, oh, well, this is awkward.
Hatchet is about a 13-year-old boy who, on his way to visit his divorced parent, his dad, in a fucking one-engine plane. The plane crashes in the fucking Canadian wilderness, and he has to survive. And it's fucking great.
I think my next series I want to read is going to probably be a dark fantasy.
The Witcher books would fill that gap.
Are you alright?
Again, I don't know if I'm going to start with the Witchers. I might see about finding something else.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
But I do definitely want to start reading a lot more. I don't give myself enough capacity to read.
Oh! Okay, die, kill the bear, kill the bear, kill the bear, kill them all, all red skulls, and yet I'm one-shotting them. What?
I don't know, the difficulty curve in that game is weird. The only time, I remember the day I had to switch to easy mode. And it was the day you're fighting the dude in the Wild Hunt armor in that cave. Like, I think it's like a third of the way through the game.
In the cave?
Yeah, there's like, I remember it vividly. There was a cave structure, and then there was like this dude in armor, and it was like, it was the Wild Hunt guy, if I remember correctly.
Armian?
Again,
no, not Armian.
It's been 3 years, so almost 4. So I remember
I don't think it's Ermion. Ermion's the person I'm at right now. Emerlith. Yeah, no. Fucking Emerlith. On top of the mountain in Velen, where all Ciri fights the crones.
What's happening?
I don't think it was, because it wasn't Ciri. Again, I wish that was a toggleable option after you beat the game, as just playing as Ciri. Because that would be a ton of fun.
I agree.
Her moveset's on point.
Must have looked strange.
She's also OP as fuck.
Well, that's why I said wait till you beat the game. Like if you're, or even doing like a side quest or something, like you have to earn her, that'd be respectable.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Trial of taxidermy. I just
Let's go inside, Geralt.
fucking killed all of these animals that were here.
Oh, my birthday's coming up.
Wait, what?
My birthday's coming up in April.
Yeah, in April.
It's only 4 months away, dude. Almost 3, actually.
The corpse of Novigrad. I sense triple need.
Like 28 years old. I've just started telling people I'm 28 now to make things a little easier.
I'm a little bit weird. I go by the start of the year. I don't go by your actual birthday. Like right now, I'm 24.
That's understandable. For me, it depends. Like, I have 4 months to wait, so really, my mama's already pregnant for me for 5 months at this point.
Exactly. So,
seems like it worked.
So,
I was born in July, so I was conceived at like November. I think so. I just said conceived, and that's. I don't want to talk about this.
All I know is 28 and a half years ago, 2 people fucked, and I have to deal with the consequences of those actions.
Yeah. Fucking. Why?
I don't know. But for me, the numbers no longer matter after I turned 21. There's really no point keeping track and caring. The only numbers I care about
I'll enjoy 25. I'll agree. I will enjoy 25.
25 was an interesting.
I'll be a quarter of a century old.
And you're closer to 30 than you are 20 at that point.
It's a trap. We're in
Like, I got 2 more years and I turn 30. I remember my mom telling me a story that when she turned 30, she cried that day because she felt it.
Ow.
I'm assuming you're talking about the game. And
Yes, ow.
Insanity.
I just got punched by an earth elemental. Did not feel good.
You know, my mom is so vain that she cried when she turned 50.
Loot, 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 loot. Okay, good.
Hear that?
Smell it. Gas.
I wish there was a colorblind mode in this game.
Quick.
Witcher? There is.
Fucking where?
I believe there is. Hang on. Display. No, I'm pretty fucking sure there is.
I'm almost 100% confident there is not.
There is one for the fucking Witcher senses, but other than that,
yeah,
no.
it turns off the fish bowl, which I
No,
turned off.
that's not what I'm talking about.
Fish bowl.
There's a colorblind for the fucking Gwent. No, fuck, not Gwent.
Witcher sense.
Yes, it's for the Witcher senses. I know there is because I have it on. I know there is. It's in one of these fucking things. You might have to be at the main menu. I'm not sure. But I know there is because I have it on. Like, the fucking base colors are red. Mine are blue.
The damn druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly.
The fucking, like, footsteps whenever you're cracking someone.
Think of something.
Yeah.
Quickly. First thing to come to your mind.
Mine are blue, not red. Damn, I want to kiss you, Yin.
Hold on tight.
I'm probably, if I am able, I'm going to do the Gen quest for Yin during today's stream.
I won't lie, like, I might not have liked the answer, but the Jin quest was nice. Like, I liked how it was done. I just... Oh, there it is. Track this quest. Equine Phantoms. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of the location so you can do it.
No, I'm gonna explore all of this on. Like, when I get to the DLC, I'm gonna take my time. I'm not doing the main story unless I absolutely need to level up. And when it tells me, hey, you go past this point, it's point of no return, I'm gonna say, fuck you, I'm going back.
Yeah, for me, I'm doing the main stuff
Wouldn't
right
mind
now.
watching.
But yeah, I'm gonna do the Talking Roach because I want to experience that. I'm just trying to get done with the DLC so I can start over and do more side stuff.
Finally, Yin and Geralt get to fuck. Yay!
For what?
We must talk to Crowe.
Why?
It's probably stupid because I have a feeling you've already done it. But have you done it where you romanced both of them?
Oh god, yes. That was my first fucking playthrough.
Yeah, I figured.
I was like fucking 16, probably. Wait.
No, this was 3 years ago.
God, fuck,
You and I have only been friends for 5 years.
No, fucking hell.
No.
I missed you too.
You wanted to know about the unicorn? Here's the unicorn.
I'll get there when I get there.
This piece of junk.
My heart couldn't take it. So
I love
many
the unicorn.
memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here.
I forgot about that.
Crocs.
Is that so?
He just fucking tore off Yen's fucking panties with the damn teeth. I forgot about that. Holy shit.
Let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go. You throw us off.
I love the fucking unicorn scene. It's
Don't
just
you try.
fucking hilarious.
Hey man, nothing was quite as steamy as the lighthouse sex you have with Triss.
My, oh
I
my.
disagree. That is great, but at the same time, you probably caused like 30 ships to crash.
Hey man,
We are
my
the
climaxes end with explosions.
Yeah, because there's fireworks, if I recall correctly.
Turn around.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure there's fireworks at the end of it.
It's been way too long.
I might, if I feel froggy, I might do a fucking New Game Plus stream. But I doubt it. Like, honestly,
No,
I seriously doubt it.
Doing 2 streams like that back to back.
No, not back to back. After this, I'm very much considering doing Alien Isolation.
That still might be a bit too soon for Alien.
Yeah, exactly. I might wait until October.
Yeah, I
or closer to October.
Make you do a normal or a hard playthrough this time. Like
I'm not doing hard. I'm not doing hard. I will do normal because I actually know what I'm doing and all that shit. Oh, that's the only reason I didn't do it for the first playthrough, because I wanted to finish it, and I knew if I did it on hard, I would say fuck this shit, because I would be dying constantly.
I mean, you did better than the... Oh god, I think his name is VFX. Let me look it up so I can actually...
Who cares? Just get to the point.
He died many times. It was fun watching him. In fact, you should probably watch him. Get a chance.
Let's begin.
Let me see. You might recognize his voice, but do I not have... Am I not subscribed to him?
King must be wise. King must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that.
I'm gonna be doing these Choose Skellige's New Ruler quest. I fully completed the Bloody Barons quest line. I did Return to Cookback Bug, all that shit. I need to do Dandelion's quest, Zoltan's quest, Trish's quest. I need to do a lot of side quests.
FX Gamer, that's his name. He's a small-time person too. He only has 54k subscribers, but he did a really enjoyable playthrough of Alien Isolation. One you might like. I swear, I'm about to go grab my friend again and be like, "Help me find the red in the sea of yellow, please."
I'm telling you, there's fucking a colorblind for the Witcher mode. I know there is.
If you can find it, I will genuinely appreciate it. Because the hardest part for me
after this cutscene, I'm gonna go back to the main menu real quick. I'm pretty sure it's on the main menu. Because I know I have it on.
Yeah, because if I could just fix the Witcher's vision to where it's not using, you know, red.
Yeah, it's
so
blue
much
on mine.
Okay, then I'll just
I know it fucking exists.
I desperately want you to be right, so...
Children, the older they grow, the more trouble there.
I desperately want you to.
All the more essential to talk now.
I'm very much looking forward to... Wait. You didn't do the Lady in the Lake quest in not Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine.
Nope.
You missed out on the best sword in the game.
Yeah, I know. I did research
and one
on
of the fucking best quests in the game.
I remember well her nan, her
I could probably still do the Lady in the Lake.
Probably, yeah. I don't think it gets cut off if you do the main story.
Plus, I still haven't continued
had to have things her own way almost always.
I very much recommend the Lady in the Lake.
No specific
I
reason.
was debating getting the sword or not, but from what I read, it's super restrictive on how you have to go about doing it.
We'll speak of my
you have, like, I think it's 7 virtues, 6 virtues. And for each virtue, there's 2 things you can do. If you fail one, you can always do the other, I think. Unless you just are fucking retarded and fucked up both ends. But at the same time, I don't think you can fuck up both ends.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I'm trying desperately to see if I can find this Witcher Sense thing, but...
I'm still in the cutscene, or I'd go look.
Let me check in the gameplay. Yeah, I got the fisheye because I can't stand that.
Or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms. Right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer. how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Art Skellig's my eye. With my permission to investigate as you see fit.
And acid tablet.
Yeah, I wish I had some too. We had lasagna last night and it was bubbling hot when my dumbass decided to take a bite out of it, so my esophagus is so burnt.
I've had chili for the last 3 days.
Nice.
Tell the druid I must speak to him at the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach.
Thank you.
My children. You remember Yalma? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undick.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know about that perk. I mean, granted, I shouldn't say anything. I just learned about it too.
She's to set off on
I'm also
I
surprised
never
didn't
use
say that.
food. I've always used swallow.
But Udalric is not mad.
And then it's like now you have that perk. Having food's stupid useful.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the Isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan TROLDE here on Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the Isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around.
Have you noticed any
Hjalmar
typos
might have
yet?
told someone there his plans.
In the game?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I mean,
Take it
to be
seriously.
fair, it's a Polish game.
There's no curse to speak.
No, it's not what I'm. Well,
Saracen decided
I guess
she must
fair
match
enough.
Hjalmar and sought
But
out a deed worthy
like
of a queen.
it's
Think she
and
might need my help.
they use it
Ask me for it.
a lot
Why?
and in the wrong place.
I don't
With the
trust
apostrophe.
Ulrich further than I can
That's normal.
spit.
I mean, fuck it. I do it too. I'm not judging them or nothing. I'm just.
Yet confronted by
No, the only
a
reason I know about that is
will
when I was
explain
doing some
why
college
his
work,
mistake.
one of the teachers that was
He just
teaching
might come
English
to a
was talking
senses.
about how like some of the
So, yes.
difficulties when somebody's learning a
Yes,
new
you explain
learning our language they face. It's those two words people have a very difficult time with.
If either Hjalmar or Sarah's need help, I'll help them.
But it doesn't help if
I
the English
take you.
language is about as
Now
consistent
that we're
as.
done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if
I wish
Ciri
I
is
had
still
something
on
prepared for that, but sadly
I'll
I
change
don't.
into travel attire and find you.
I took way too long
Head
to try and
south.
figure something out, but
The anomaly
our
we should
language is not
investigate
consistent.
destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore
The English
of the bay.
language is basically just a bunch of syllables
Successful
mangled
feast
together.
on all counts, Crowe.
Well, it
I'll
doesn't
see
help
you
that our
later.
language comprises of like what 12 different languages.
Yeah.
Like the I before E rule only applies to like very few words in the English language because most of our words are borrowed from like Latin,
Okay.
Greek, and other various.
The
forms
king
of
is
words.
dead. Long live the king has been completed. Ugh, still
Look, I
not
wanna-
fucking.
Look, let me drink this potion so I can say hello to my
Hold-
horse.
Hold up. I have 2 fucking points. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, take 1 exploding shield. And then
If I start muttering something about unicorn or sources, ignore it. A direct quote before you drink the potion to talk to your horse.
No, fuck! I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no! Oh no! No! Oh no! I fucking stole something! Oh god, I'm surrounded! No! No! Oh god! Ah! No, they fucking one-shot me! No! No! Oh god!
You fucked up now. Now you fucked up.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Totally forgot what I was gonna
It was an accident!
Okay.
It was an accident!
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
I'm getting back! No! God damn it.
I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that doesn't use their crossbow for anything.
The crossbow is useless.
I've used signs more than I've used the crossbow.
I am being chased by 30 people.
Maybe you shouldn't have stole.
It was an accident!
You should think about your decisions, man. Take this moment to reflect on yourself. Oh god. Roach talking.
Nope, I'm still being chased. Uh-oh. How long are they gonna chase me?
Oh, this is amazing.
God.
I need to find out who voice acted Roach. Roach voice.
Oh shit. I know Garrow is voiced by, I believe, Doug Cockle?
That's a Roach.
What?
And he's done both.
He did both?
Doug Cockle.
Wow.
He's currently the voice of Roach. Let me find out who Geralt is for you.
Doug Cockle. I know who fucking Geralt is.
Yeah, then he also voice acts Roach. According to this, I'm gonna confirm, but
yeah, I know he does. I follow the voice actor. I followed the voice actor on Twitter.
Okay, so he does both Witcher and Roach. Honestly, that's the best way to do it.
I totally didn't mean to just steal that shit, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did. That gave me fucking 2 fucking glyphs of Axie that are worth 1,000 gold. I ain't gonna say no to it. What is my trophy currently? No, I'll keep the fucking Noonwraith on. Okay, time to put on my armor again.
Do you know about the Super Beast in the game?
The what?
So there used when the game first came out, there was I can't remember where it was, but there's like a group of 3 cows where people found out that you could murder those cows, meditate for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I remember. And they
respawn,
fucking they fucking added in a fiend,
basically a death claw.
Yeah, a fiend comes and fucks your ass if you do that now.
Yeah. Ooh, did you hear about Fallout 76 getting hacked again?
It's time.
Exactly, that's the sad part. It was just recent, it was like a day or so ago. There's been a lot of rumored links. Apparently Starfield's been cancelled, but I don't know about the validity of that. Because in that same report, they said that Sony was going to buy Bethesda, and that the next game is going to be Elder Scrolls 6 in 2022.
I know you're not watching the stream, but if you can see my face right now,
yeah, no, it's a ton of fun.
Fucking what?
My favorite thing to come out from this whole entire Bethesda strategy is gotta be Jim Sterling's shitting on Bethesda time.
Yeah, the fucking dance he does, I like that too.
Oh, I love it too. I want to figure out how to make that my background on my computer.
I don't know if this works the same way it does in the Elder Scrolls, but I just waited 3 days and hopefully they won't fucking fuck with me anymore.
That's honestly impressive. I have yet to piss off the guards enough to where they attack me.
I have deliberately antagonized them. Like, I go up to them with my sword drone and punch them. Because I'm suicidal.
You and me both.
But like, the guards in this game don't fuck around. They can one-shot your ass easily. Like, easily!
What was the other thing you picked up from Amazon?
Back buttons.
That's right. Don't understand the purpose, but...
It's basically 2 extra buttons. Like, take Apex, for example. You know how you slide and then jump and you get a speed boost? That's on circle and X? Yeah. I can have it on the back buttons, where I don't have to fucking take my hands off of the right stick. And
okay, so it's a macro button.
Maybe? No, get on! No, fucking hell.
So what macros are on a computer is a button that does a command. For example, circle and X, like you said, slide jump. You could just, instead of having to press both buttons, you just press one button and it does that command for you. It's a programmable function that you can do on computers. Stupid useful. If you're like World of Warcraft, people will make buttons where it's like you press 2 buttons and you're doing your full combo from here on out.
I guess I have to fucking fast travel because that thing doesn't want to fucking work for me. I'm very much looking forward to it. I was playing Titanfall with RJ last night, and I just noticed how much more fluidity my fucking movement and tech skills are gonna have when I get the back buttons.
Nice. Oh god, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
I don't remember.
Well, I hadn't even started the thought, so there wouldn't be really much for you to give me to work off of. But let me see. See if I can remember.
Who are there with you? You looking for work by any chance?
I really would like to get my computer up and running.
Thought you already had it up and running.
Listen, Richard.
No, unfortunately, due to everything, the power cable got lost for my computer. But it's the same one my monitor uses, so it's like, do I want a monitor or do I want a computer? And so
can't you hook up your computer to your TV?
The TV that they have is like the dimensions I had to use on Explore or on my PC were weird for the display. It was like 1122 by fucking 640. Weird. And I might not care about 4K, but I do genuinely give a shit about 1080.
Rory, my apprentice.
I really don't care about resolution.
I do.
Computers. I'll watch shit at 144p and enjoy it.
I cannot tell the difference between 144, so for me, I'm perfectly fine at sticking at 1080.
No, 144 as in like the lowest resolution you can get.
Oh, 140.
Not
140, 280, 360, 480.
I thought it was 144.
For my taste.
No, it's like 140. Here, I'll just hop onto your stream and I'll find out.
Yeah, it's 144p. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, well, I'll be damned.
It's 144, 240, 360, 480, 720, 60.
Yeah, and then whenever you finally get affiliated with YouTube, you'll get access to 1080, which will be so nice.
I can do that right now if I fucking had it.
Why don't you? 1080 is amazing.
Because I can't. I can't stream from my PlayStation at it. Well, if I had a Pro, I could. PS4 Pro, because they have that option. But
just wait for the 5 to be announced.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out and buy a PlayStation 4 Pro just to fucking have a little bit more higher quality.
Well, at the end of the day, let's just wait, because whenever you and I move in together, one of the two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna sell my PS4 and get a Pro.
Honestly, you should sell your PS4. Honestly.
That's my plan, because I've been wanting to get a Pro for a while, and debating it, and I'm just waiting for it to drop in price. And with the 5, and I still need to decide, because there are rumors, even though I don't believe them in their entirety, but there are rumors.
I very seriously doubt it's going to be fully. I don't think it's going to be fully, but I think it's going to be PS3, 4, and 5. I hope it has PS3.
I don't even think it's going to be that. I think they're going to release a PS5 that plays PS5 games, and then go, oh, on the online store, here's a bunch of the backwards games.
That would. I don't think Sony's that dumb. Sony has seen Microsoft fucking. Okay, yeah, Sony is that dumb. I shouldn't say that. But like they've seen Microsoft's success. I don't want to talk about it.
Trust me, I hate the Wi-Fi cards in the 4 too.
Considering I get like 300 megabytes a second, and on Wi-Fi I get like 20.
2.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, 2. Like I think I was maxing. I think the best I got wirelessly was 1.6.
That Microsoft has had massive success with fucking backwards compatibility, and Sony has seen that, and they'd be a fucking fool not to at least have PS4 backwards compatibility.
Like I said, I would love for this rumor to be true. Hell, I don't even need it to go to the PlayStation 1. I'll take the digital titles. See, that's the one I think is going to cause the problem. PlayStation 1 games, I don't think will work. Because they were before the disc swap. Remember the black discs? If I understand it correctly... Yeah, if I understand it correctly, which I'm very much susceptible to being wrong, in order for it to function fully backwards compatible, it would need 3 different lasers. One to scan PlayStation 1, one to scan both 2 and 3 before Blu-ray, and then for Blu-ray after.
I'd be fine if they just did Blu-ray, because that would be able to make me play Fallout New Vegas, and I would come.
My dude, I'm just gonna let you play it on a computer with all the mods.
I would come.
Like, I can't wait to show you Skyrim with all the mods I have, because I got like 90 mods, and half of them just make the game look more beautiful.
I don't care. I will probably never play Skyrim again, even with mods. Like, it's still fucking Skyrim.
No, it looks prettier in my opinion, but you're not wrong.
You can put a fucking bow tie on a piece of shit. It's still gonna be a piece of shit.
I mean, again, like I said, you're not wrong. Like, more often than not, I find myself wanting to play Oblivion than I do Skyrim.
Oh god, I would love to play Oblivion, modded to hell. Oh god.
That's going to be one thing you're going to be happy about. I'm still doing research in, because there's a whole entire pack that's just a giant graphical upgrade for the game.
If you can make the Oblivion look like, say, The Witcher, like, make it look pretty
like
and
Sky
modern.
Going on. So Skyblivion.
See, that's the thing. That's still running on Skyrim's engine. And Skyrim looks like fucking garbage.
I don't know. Have you seen what the modders have done with some of the stuff that they could do?
And I'm very impressed with it. But at the same time,
and at the end of the day,
that
you can't.
Is
that's not
gameplay.
The fault of the modders, though. That's the fault of Bethesda sticking with the same patched out, fucking broken ass engine that they continue to use.
Yes, I very much agree. But at the same time, it's
happy that Outer Worlds performed as well as it did.
Oh yeah, Outer Worlds shit all over fucking everything.
I cannot wait for it to show up on Steam this year so I can finally play it. I'm so excited for that.
I'm very surprised you haven't pirated it.
I won't pirate good games, and I know already that if I pirated the game, I'm just going to be buying it anyway. For me, piracy is often used for a demo. I miss the days of demos.
I agree. But sadly, I can't pirate shit, because console.
A great example was Stardew Valley. I pirated it, and then I think like a month later bought the game. And the best part was, my save file from the pirated version transferred over. That was the best. I mean, I figured there might be something in play to stop that.
It's still the game.
Yeah. I figured it would be a library difference, because it's now in the Steam library versus where it was on my desktop.
No, your saves are tied to your computer, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, they are, but I figured it would be like a location difference. Like, I might have been able to transfer my file, but I'd have to do like some witchcraft where I transfer the save from one folder to another. I didn't expect it to do it automatically. But it was a pleasant surprise. But yeah, no. Stardew Valley was the last game I pirated, and yeah, I bought it like a month later because I loved it.
I think I would feel so bad pirating Stardew.
I did.
I've put like 400 hours into fucking one save of Stardew.
I don't even have close to that much. I think I have like 40 to 50 hours, and yeah, no, even I felt bad because I was like, wow.
It's a masterpiece, and it's made by one. Well, not anymore, but it's made by one person. He actually has a team now working with him. But
which is good.
For fuck's sake, he
honestly,
needs that team. Imagine, imagine a couple of years from now, all the shit that'll be in Stardew Valley for $15.
Quite frankly, I would like for him to just make a second one.
No, I don't think that would be.
Finish up the co-op. Maybe add a couple of things.
I don't think that would. Yeah, a second one would be nice, but it doesn't need a sequel.
No. This wouldn't be a sequel at all. There is no connection between this game and that previous game in my head. In fact, my first thought is take that shit to space.
What?
Take Stardew Valley and put it in space.
You mean like
add alien,
fucking
like,
Starbound?
What can I do for you?
Kind of, sort of, but with more of a farming like focus.
Now it gets in my eyes.
Like Starbound is fun in its own way, but
I've never played Starbound. I
have it on the PC. I got Starbound and Terraria. If you ever want to play them, they're both pretty much the same fucking game.
I have
if
Terraria.
You play Terraria,
on like
you play Starbound.
Yeah, and I know what Starbound is. Like I have fucking Terraria on almost all of my consoles.
One that I do want to pick up when I get the Switch
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Had to go get my dog put in my room.
Oh, no worries. I figured you were talking to your mom because I could hear your headphones disconnect. But, no, you remember the anime I had you start, The Fruit of Garcia?
Yeah.
So I told you that there's a visual novel and I have it torrented on the computer. But what's super duper cool is on the Switch, they've actually put the complete visual novel series on the store. So that's going to be one I'm stupid excited about buying, because I've wanted to buy The Fruit of Garcia for a long time.
So long.
And I really think putting it on the Switch would be where I'd enjoy it the most.
Can we talk about how Nintendo has slowly became more open to, raunchy shit? Yeah, raunchy's a good word.
You know,
and how Sony has kind of become like a prude. Who's like, no, I don't want that gay shit on my platform. Go, I don't want that shit.
I feel like a lot of that's because they're starting to see that there's a market for it. That they're like, and I love Nintendo, but they can't be family focused all the time. The fact that The Witcher can be played on the Switch to me is amazing.
Man, if and when I ever buy a Switch, that's the first thing I'm buying. Being able to play The Witcher while I take a shit, oh god.
Yeah, like, I love Nintendo because they're, in my opinion, the only company that's actually innovating. Because let me ask you this question, and let's be real. What is the difference between the home screen on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3?
A fuck ton. The PS3's is better.
Oh, wow, it's prettier, but what's the difference? Other than the suspension function, which I love to death. I do love that. They did that, and I'm glad they did. But what's the difference? It's the same buttons, the same layout, the same everything.
I like the PS3s more solely for the fact that you can do more.
I agree. Like,
but the PS4s look better.
One of the it does look better. But I miss the backgrounds you could get on the 3. One of my favorite backgrounds, whenever I get the chance to show you, is just this animated 2 dragons, and they're just fighting. And it looks great.
One of the very first things I ever purchased, keep in mind, this was in 2011, and I was like fucking 14, was a background for an Axe body spray, and it was this woman that had angel wings and just doing sexy things. It was one of the very first things I ever purchased for free on my PSN account.
I think the first thing I actually purchased was my Jak and Daxter avatar.
I'm looking for Ceres.
That I use.
Where she might be. I hope she's gone to the village.
I purchased the avatar that I use as well. It's a plague doctor, and obviously.
But
No, one of my favorite things to do every now and then is I'll go into the PlayStation Store and look at my history. And God, I used to have a PSP and I would download demos all the time, then just play them while I was at school. And you can see the demos that I downloaded years and years ago. Like, this was like...
I actually never had
2009
any of Sony's handhelds. I was a Nintendo handheld person. But a Sony console.
With what?
I had Nintendo up until
I must go to
the Game Boy SD.
Promising start.
And then I switched to the PSP. And I had that for a while when I was in high school. And then I picked up a DS when I was in the Army after basic with my first check. That I could spend.
I still have my DSi. I'm actually holding it up to the camera right now.
Sadly, a lot of my things have been lost to the ages of time.
It turns on for like a split second because it's that fucking dead, and then it automatically shuts off. The fucking, I don't know if y'all can see the buttons, but the trigger buttons right here, they don't exist because I tore them off. And you have to press these little circles in there to actually use it. And I remember fucking Harvest Moon, I could not run, like, at all, because I didn't have any of the fucking buttons.
Harvest Moon is a game I never got to playing.
You missed out, especially on A Wonderful Life and Grand Bazaar and Highland of Happiness, and there's so many Harvest Moon games. There's so many Harvest Moon games.
Oh, trust me, there's been some interesting moments, because like, I'll tell people I used to have a GameCube, but I've never played a Luigi's Mansion game.
I've played like the first 15 minutes of it at my friend's house, cousin's house.
The third one's intense. My friend has it, he's played it, and it's intense.
I just don't like Mario games. And by Mario games, I mean like the entirety. I'm not talking about platformers. I love platformers.
Okay. Let me go ahead and just tell you, have you played the 1,000-Year Door?
No. And I don't think I would like it.
I disagree, and I think you'll love it, because okay, first off, there's an episode where you become a pro wrestler. There's an episode where you're on a train,
I know.
and you're solving a murder.
I know. That's not why I don't think I'd like it. I don't think I'd like it because it's Mario. I don't like Mario.
I think you might like it. I think you might like it, even though it's turn-based.
That by itself makes me want to never play it. Hello, buddy. Oh, hello,
Here, let me explain to you how much I love the 1,000-Year Door. I would rather you play that game to completion than Lost Odyssey.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Uh-huh. See? Blue. Fucking knew it. That's what I didn't do. I need to go to the fucking main menu. I know it's at the fucking main menu. I know it is. I'm gonna fucking do this for you. Options. Colorblind friendly Witcher senses. On.
Where is that?
Go to the main menu.
Okay.
It's under gameplay. It's right above the fisheye thing. But it's only accessible from the main menu, apparently.
Okay, so... Oh, from the main menu.
From the main menu, yes. As in, like, new game, continue, etc.
Told it there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed
it's under gameplay and it's right above the fisheye thing.
There it is. Thank you so fucking much.
I knew it existed because I have it on.
I trust me. I wanted you to be right. I desperately wanted you to be right. There are moments when I'm glad to be wrong, and this is one of them. I'm starting Matthew Matosis's Demon Souls, Dark Souls series.
I've watched that fucking 8-hour fucking Dark Souls thing so many times.
I like to go back to some of them, like
I can still watch it.
Mm-hmm. There's just some really great ones, like the 5-hour Oblivion one I sent you.
Passed out. Gotta get her out
That's a
of here.
great one. I know you don't like Mahler's dissection of HM Bomber Guy's dissection of Matthew Matosis's Dark Souls 2 video, but I do like that series.
Got hit with something heavy.
You're a good boy, baby.
Why are you here?
Came to look for you.
Buddy's laying on my bed.
Oh, I get to finally tell you. So in Trials, right? You remember Beatrice?
No, wait. Trials is in Trials?
I've got to go back.
Yes, Trials is in Trials, the one we talk about all the time.
There a moment ago,
Okay.
In
Tread
space.
carefully.
You have to tell me.
Tread carefully.
Oh, shush. I already know. Oh my god. Look, my friend. My friend told Christian.
Ancestral sword of Udleric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udleric.
A curse?
Long story.
I finally completed
Years ago,
Beatrice's
Udleric and
quest.
his little brother butted heads over the sword. As
Where you
custom
collect the
has it,
30 salvos
the
site.
clan's sword should go to the
Yeah,
first
I remember
son,
now on
Udleric.
the fucking snow
His
planet.
father gave Brockfar to
Yeah,
his little
Uveto
brother.
or whatever.
Serious insult in these lands.
I'd never done it
Serious
before.
enough for Udleric
I
to
got
break
bored,
the
so I was like,
sacred
I'm gonna start a new
law.
game.
He openly questioned his
Buddy
father's
is on my
decision.
bed,
Guessing the old
and
Jarl
you
couldn't
can
win
see his
fast.
head
They
in my
chained
camera.
Udleric to a pile, up to his waist.
It's adorable.
in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Something happened on that
Got a
trip.
feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm
Accident.
broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udleric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear.
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udleric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Good boy.
You know, it's odd, but makes sense
believe
that
Aki's
Roach
getting
would
his
know as
revenge,
much about
so he wouldn't regret
creatures
dying.
I've talked to York.
as Geralt
He
does.
swears Udleric didn't start
I
hearing
mean,
voices till after Aki's
He's just
death.
casually talking
And I don't
about
think
Wraiths
George was
versus
mistaken.
Umbras.
He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki. And he'll
I've
leave
actually never done that quest, so I'm trying to avoid
Not a bad
like
idea.
spoilers for it.
Condition it's
I
a ghost.
obviously
I'm-
know he's talking and shit,
Something doesn't add up.
What's that?
but
Aki drowned at sea.
at the same
Says
time,
so.
I'm pretty sure
The ghost
Roach
haunts his house.
Aki and
is
Udleric both
basically
lived
like
here. Maybe
omniscient.
that's why. Thanks
Like,
for your
he's-
help, Geralt.
He's like a
I've
god.
got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll
Well,
get
I mean,
it.
with how often he can teleport behind you, it would make sense.
Yeah, or
So,
on
I
roofs,
can
just
go
doing
see
push-ups and shit.
No
Like,
chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here.
Geralt, we gotta have a man-to-horse talk.
run, Roach! What the fuck do you think I'm doing? I streamed Apex yesterday, and at the beginning of the stream, I got like 3 wins back to back to back. It started it off really strong. Doll. Here's the oven.
Oh, they had fun with this quest.
They had fun with the entirety of Blood and Wine.
I'm stupid excited about Cyberpunk, to be honest. I remember hearing a fact that made me laugh in one of the videos I was watching. I think it was Chris Davis's videos talking about The Witcher versus Skyrim. And he made fun of the
Cyberpunk-
fact... He made fun of the fact that, Skyrim was made in, like, what, 5 years? And The Witcher was made in 3.
Cyberpunk
Witcher
has been in
3
development
specific.
for 7. 2013 is when the first announcement trailer got.
That doesn't mean that's when it's been in development. That could have just been proof of concept. Like, if I
No,
had to
it's
play
been
the
in
death-
development like since at the same time as Witcher 3. Like there was 2 teams working at CD Projekt Red. One was working on Witcher 3, one was working on Cyberpunk.
I do
It's
know
been
that a
in
lot of
development
it's,
for
like,
at least
Did you
6
find the
years.
sword?
At least 6 years.
If I had to
I
guess,
found it.
what it probably would break down to is, of those 7 years, like 3 of them are probably like storyboarding and things like that.
Yeah, like obviously they've not been coding for 7 years.
Well,
But like, I would guess at least 5 of those years have been spent working on the actual game, like developing the game. And honestly, I think Cyberpunk's gonna blow the fucking games industry up. Like, it is gonna set the fucking world on fire.
I think that's,
Simply
again,
for the fact, fucking 2 things. 1, CD Projekt Red, Witcher, that automatically makes people interested. And the second one, motherfucking Keanu Reeves.
Okay, I mean, outside of the obvious one, I definitely feel like that Cyberpunk, I desperately want to succeed.
It's going to succeed. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to succeed. It could be the worst piece of shit ever. It's not going to be the worst piece of shit ever, but it could be. I doubt it, but it's gonna set the world on fire. I'm calling it now.
I desperately wanted to.
Don't know.
Because I feel like we've needed a game like Cyberpunk, especially after what we got with Outer Worlds. I'm kind of, and I feel like not even just me, most of us are just done with how the gaming industry is as of right now, you know?
There they are.
I have a very good feeling about Cyberpunk. For starters, Keanu Reeves is in it. Keanu Reeves is very selective about his roles. He either takes it because he enjoys the project. He doesn't just do it for a paycheck. He's in it because he's in it because he enjoys it. Like fucking Bill and Ted, fucking I want room service. That's his only fucking bad role. And even then, I've never seen Johnny Mnemonic, but I've fucking watched several reviews for it, and it looks like he's having fun.
Oh, I can imagine. The man has to have fun with this type of jobs, but I'm stupid excited for Bill and Ted. It was fun telling my friends that Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 are both coming out on the same day.
I've never seen Bill and Ted.
You would love both of them. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure. Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure, boom, sum it up right now. They play a game of Twisted with Death.
This is somehow related to your dead brother.
I'm very much looking forward to John Wick 4.
Me too.
With Matrix
May
4.
21st, 2021. Both films.
I'm hoping you're here by then. Honestly.
I'm trying to be.
Because
I don't want to talk about that on stream.
I didn't want to.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just.
In the water.
I want to go see that together.
Will be angry.
Oh, here is in like down there, not here is in alive.
Wait, what?
I thought you meant something else. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I took it,
no.
I took it much darker.
Oh, no.
I took it to a dark place. Like, I had 2 options. I had the light side and the dark side, and I went straight to the fucking dark side. Like, no hesitation. Like, oh, calm down. You might start tea kettling. We don't need that on stream.
No, I do need that. Make me laugh, goddammit.
Make peace with your brother.
Oh, man.
But seriously, I want to go see it together. Especially John Wick 4.
The Matrix. No. You don't understand. That day, both films come out. I'm spending 6 hours in a movie theater.
Agreed. If I do go, I'm watching both of them.
Like, I already have.
I'm one of the very, very few people that like 2 and 3. I like Matrix 2 and 3.
I like them as well.
Are they like as good as the first one? No, nothing's as good as the first one. That's an impossible standard to hold movies to. You don't.
I love the nostalgia critics reviews on 1, 2, and 3.
Why do you always bring him up? Oh, God.
I don't always bring him up.
Maybe I can sail there. The sword
I just don't like him.
That's what matters.
I know, and I enjoy him immensely.
Good for you.
Especially with as he's been developing and changing his way of doing things.
Didn't he have like a huge fucking controversy recently?
No, okay, I can only tell you what I understand from the situation.
I don't understand any of it. All I know is Channel Awesome got in some deep shit. And
that's what happened. Channel Awesome got in some deep shit. People were... Okay, from what I understand, and again, it's not complete story, so subject to being wrong.
Yeah, look it up if you actually care.
I don't.
Not you.
Oh. But from what I understand, there was a bunch of creators that had a problem with Channel Awesome, and Doug was just a side effect of that. What was happening was there was blatant favoritism between Channel Awesome and Doug. Which is understandable.
Isn't Doug like the main moneymaker?
Yes, and that's the thing.
Like,
but I can see both sides, but from what I understand, people were just pissed because they weren't getting the chance to develop things. A lot of the time was being spent on Doug, a lot of the money was being spent on Doug, and that was the beef. From what I understand, Doug was just kind of like a side thing attached to the main beef, but wasn't the target. Because, like, let's be real, if he had a falling out like he did, I've been watching him ever since then, and his, like, I stopped when I jumped aboard the bandwagon of fuck Doug, and then I was like, wait a minute,
I just don't like his comedy style. I don't have anything against the person himself. I'm sure he's a nice person. I just don't like his comedy.
I wasn't prepared for him to make Ray go Super Saiyan in the last review, but that was fucking hilarious.
I like that so good.
And I think his Matrix reviews, like, if anything, I can understand his old content when he was doing the same gags over and over and over again, and he even makes fun of those gags in one of the reviews. I think it's
you can be self-aware as possible, but at some point... Okay, go ahead.
There's a misunderstanding. There is a misunderstanding. He made fun of that as a jumping off point to change his style. He made fun of it, and then went, I'm gonna do better. And honestly, if I remember correctly, it was his Hocus Pocus review.
I enjoyed, I think it was the Bridge to Terabithia one he did?
Yeah, I can understand you not enjoying his older I can understand you not enjoying his older content. I really can. Check out The Matrix. Because that's a great indication, in my opinion, of how his new content looks. Because Hocus Pocus, yes, I agree. Just because you're self-aware doesn't excuse the fact.
No, you can be self-aware, but you have to admit, at some point, you're doing things, you're not, like, parodying it. You are it.
Yeah, no, and I get it. I get 100% where you're coming from. And I think he realized that, because in Hocus Pocus, the whole entire review between Hocus Pocus is his older self, his younger self, really, versus his older self. So he really did take that as a platform to jump off, recognize he was making a lot of the same jokes, like big lip alligator moments and Casper, and I get it, that's annoying and it's frustrating to constantly see the same running gags. Now I want to learn about Black Willy Wonka. Black Willy Wonka is like my favorite character he's ever made. And Black Willy Wonka was introduced in The Matrix. And like, the characters he's built instead of the jokes are amazing in my opinion. The fact that Hobo fucking, I can't remember his name, but Hobo Doug got married in one of the episodes. And like him and his wife will pop in every now and then. They were in the it wasn't the Star Wars one that he just did, it was the one before, if I remember correctly. But, and like, no, most of his stuff is like, he'll tell a story too. Like, Black Willy Wonka has a character arc. Fucking Devil Boner got married to Hyper Fangirl, which was awesome.
I don't know what any of that is.
Hyper Fangirl came from... It was before Mad Max, but she was in it. When did Hyper Fangirl start? I'd have to look that one up, but Hyper Fangirl started before the Mad Max Fury Road review. Wasn't it Princess Bride 2? No, Princess Diaries 2. No, it was before Princess Diaries 2 because...
by the way, if you're ever underwater and you're getting attacked, that's like pretty much the only time you'll ever use the crossbow.
Yeah, no, I think my use of the crossbow is very much limited to the Griffin in the beginning, and then it's never touched again.
Underwater, it's a one-shot for anything.
Good to know.
So if you're ever getting attacked by drowners or sirens or anything like that, just fucking pull out your crossbow and shoot them. You're welcome.
Spend like 5 minutes fumbling in the water going, which button's the crossbow?
R1.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I recommend check out the Matrix reviews that he did. It's a very clear indication of his new style.
Maybe it's also I just don't like skits. That's a lot of it as well. Like that's another reason I stopped watching Angry Joe. Well, one of the reasons I stopped.
I was gonna say there's
Joe.
a couple of reasons why I don't watch Angry Joe. I mean, I still like him, and I can watch his reviews.
Yeah, once again, I don't have a problem with him as a person. I don't have a problem with anyone as a person. Just I don't like.
I feel like his point system, his 1 through 10 system, needs revisiting. Like, cause one of my because you can look at there's games that are 7s out of 10s paired with other games that were 7s out of 10s that were terrible.
I think a 1 through 10 system is antiquated. Like that shit should not be how you're judging anything now.
I mean, I feel like it's okay to have a 1 through 10 system, but to put a ton of value on it, kind of like he does, in my opinion,
it's not that he does that. It's that
who has the one I like the most. It's is it?
If I enjoy a game, I'll tell you to go play it. If I didn't enjoy it, I'll tell you to burn it at the fucking stake.
Yeah, no, I think it's the completionist. The completionist, when he's done with the review, has
complete it, finish it, etc.
Yeah, I think that's honestly a great scale to use, whether or not you think
I agree. Like that one's not bad. It's better than a 1 through 10 because it's not a numbered system.
I agree 100% because I will argue with people every day. A 5 out of 10 is average.
What is this?
Get it out of our head that 70% is average when it is not.
What?
50.
Exactly.
Why do you do it?
Yes, sir.
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
Yeah, no, people will see a 5 out of 10 and go, "Oh my god, it's terrible." No, it's average.
After I left.
Shortly after,
anything below a 5, I won't touch most of the time. Like my scale
really depends on
Two
the
Worlds
game.
2, 1, Witcher 3,
always
10.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
If I had to give a numbered system.
they command.
I mean, I can get that. For me, I feel like there's some what I would classify as less than 5s out of 10s that sometimes I can still have a ton of fun with.
Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
Fable: The Lost Chapters. I love the game. I do. It's definitely one of my favorites.
I'd give it a 9.
You vile wretch. You didn't have
8,
7,
somewhere around there.
I'd give it a 7. It's still one of my favorites. I have a ton of fun, and I'll play it again. Especially compared to 3. I'll play Fable 1 and 2.
People fucking piss me off whenever they shit on 3. 3 was not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's not. I played it a couple months ago.
I'd number them 2, 1, 3 though. 3 is easily the worst out of the 3.
I label it 1, 2, and 3, but I feel like the first Fable game that you're going to like is dependent on the one you played first.
I played the first one first, but the second one is
Lost
better.
Chapters or the original?
Yes, I played them both.
For me, I love the Lost Chapters.
The Lost Chapters is better than the original, obviously, because it has more content.
Well, calling it better isn't fair because all the Lost Chapters is a base game plus an expansion. That's it.
Yeah, it's basically the complete edition.
Yeah, I don't compare Lost Chapters to 1. I just tell people to play the Lost Chapters.
I mean, yeah, it is 1. Exactly.
Yeah. But for me, there was a lot of identity lost between Fable 1 and 2 that I felt was tarnished. Some of the comedy, some of the fun behind the game.
I don't disagree.
I missed the Union Jack underwear.
The Union what?
The English flag underwear from the first one. The English flag is called Union Jack, by the way. But in the first one, if you took off your clothes, you're wearing Union Jack underwear.
I don't remember that.
I do. It's been playing that game for so fucking long.
The sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him.
I hope that my relationship, or my former relationship with Mariah, doesn't tarnish my love for that game.
I wouldn't let it.
Come.
I'm trying not to.
If it makes you feel any better, you can always get me a ring like that. Sorry, that was a little bit cruel.
know
Yeah,
what it
no, I'm
is?
sorry, that
It's
ring
a
idea.
hive.
There's a couple of things that just
Conjunction
never
creature.
see the light of day
Very
anymore.
dangerous.
I was looking
Latches
forward to
on
that ring
me and
idea,
commit vile
honestly.
deeds.
That was a very
It
clever
feeds on
idea.
their pain for years,
I was
fueling
looking
their
forward
guilty
to all of
conscience.
it, but
In the end, Himes forced their victims to mutilate.
Okay, change the
Apparently not the way
subject.
it's gonna
Change the
be.
subject. Happy shit. Happy shit. Happy shit.
Any way to defeat
I mean, it's not really bumming me out. It's
Two methods that work.
just that solemn acceptance of the fact that things will no longer be the way they are or were. And just accepting that.
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something.
I did like the gun
horrible,
introductions
and
into.
it will its new
Open up
When it realizes
my
it's
stream
Have you
and
seen-
mute the audio. I want you to see this next
Let's try
10
it.
minutes.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
And then it's.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick
Plot
that was
file.
good enough.
I'm sorry.
What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
Haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but
God, she has a
where do you
jawline like a
sleep in your
fiend.
situations?
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge
You could
from the
cut
shadows
diamonds
and
on
show
that
itself.
jawline.
What
Can't hurt
jawline?
it otherwise.
Hers.
And it's sure to give
I
us
know,
things
it's
it
beautiful.
gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be.
I like Sarah's.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
It might not be as simple as it seems.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the hairstyle that you decided to pick for
What do you mean?
Geralt.
I love it. Once my beard grows out, you'll see it.
I think it'll make a difference. I could see like the beginnings of it.
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notorious.
And plus, my look isn't complete yet because I haven't started Hearts of Stone. Once I get the sunglasses,
The Heim attacks
You'll
those
see
who have
it.
a guilty conscience and truly believe they committed a foul.
fucking in Hearts of Stone, there's an auction. I don't know if you've ever actually played Hearts of Stone. There's a auction, and I normally don't do Hearts of Stone until I have enough to buy everything at that auction.
For this to work,
Because the sunglasses is one of them. There's some not documents. Some diagrams for Witcher School Viper.
and what about the other method?
Okay. Wait,
Vesemir is also there. No,
Wait a minute,
Vesemir is
Viper's-
mentioned.
Viper was the first armor you can get. Do they have like an upgraded version?
No, Viper wasn't in the game until Hearts of Stone. Viper was in Witcher 1 and 2. Like, they were...
My brain is
mentioned-
telling me that the first complete set of armor was the Viper School, because I have the Viper Blade.
No, you don't?
Hold on 1 second.
You get that from Hearts of Stone. You get the silver sword from the end of Hearts of Stone. From I'm not saying the name. And you get the other one from the auction, I believe.
Udalric might not survive an entire
Viper
night in Heim's lair.
armor.
You think the Heim would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just
Trying to remember, because
expire.
what was the first set of
He's
armor
weak,
then?
and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim,
Okay,
an
I'm gonna
opportunity. The more pain
trick
the
it.
Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well.
If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Fine, let's try tricking it.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Was it the
Good decision.
captain? Maybe that's...
Haunted house. The Heim's
Probably,
lair.
yes. The cat school is likely everyone's
I'll
first
take you
Witcher
then.
contract thing. And are you watching?
No reason
'Cause
to delay.
you're fixing to see the oven.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Serpentine, maybe?
What the fuck indeed?
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
It's fine. Just as long as you're watching, that's all that matters.
Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt!
That's fine.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
I know. Okay, I trust you.
Hope you know
As
what
long
you're
as you're
doing.
watching this,
So do I.
that's fine. Cause you're about to see the
Can
baby.
we start?
Let's start.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon.
In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Oh, the oven. Get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Put the baby in the oven!
You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child! Give me the babe!
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Put the baby in the oven! I don't necessarily think this is the best idea to like kill his guards. Like the fuck? Like, yeah, you might not have killed a baby, but you just killed 3 innocent fucking people. The fuck?
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll
I
find
committed a crime. I killed a motherfucker. You can see his corpse in the background.
You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone. So are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
what's happening. My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
Don't worry, it'll pass.
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
Promise me we'll never do that.
I'll go with him.
Like,
He seems confused.
what will you do?
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rock?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Yen, why are you even
What is it
interested?
with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
Appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Ceres.
See, I wish my camera looked like this all the time. Minus the little... Minus that. That's my bed sheet. And it's really soft. It's actually not a sheet. It's a fucking throw blanket. Whatever. Fuck, my phone. God damn it. I'm not an angry person. And you're not either. But you're... He definitely is. Okay. Don't want to do that just yet. I have so many side quests I need to go do. I guess we're gonna go do this one. Finish up the Skellige quest line as best we can. And here's this. Get me off this godforsaken island. Okay. Is there a boat? Yes, there's a boat. Right there. Good, good, good. It's gonna take us a second to get to there unless there's a harbor I can fast travel to. Thank God. That's saying a lot. Okay. Over to here. It's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to us living together. There won't be any distractions and we can just talk without having to fucking... Did it crash again? No. Can I not climb on the ice? Seriously? Fucking hell. Get out of the water, Geralt. Fucking hell. Weird. I don't know why it's doing that. That's where the game ends, I'm pretty sure, actually. Right there. That. Right there. Okay, now I'm going the right way. I don't know why it fucking popped up that internet quality message. I should not be having problems fucking with my internet. Like, fucking at all. Good. If you don't remember the ending, I'm not going to talk about it. The ending is very good. Huh. Through this pass over here. I believe. No. Fucking hell. I always forget where the fuck to go. That's a thing. Didn't know that. Get the fuck over it, Geralt. Fucking hell. Doesn't feel like I'm getting any closer to this fucking destination I need to go. Well, they failed because it's like fucking 3 p.m. Ah! How to teach me to look at comments while I'm fucking in Skellige. Oh, thank God, cutscene. Woohoo! Okay, there's someone up there, if I recall correctly.
I long to be told to the modest above, from the stars alone, my dog with his pipe. And my blood's coursing stones.
I mean, yeah. Plus, it's a lot cheaper than alcohol. Pretty much, fucking hell. Pretty much the only time I actually use the crossbow is facing flying things or underwater.
I long to be home, to the modest above.
There's not a ladder. There's 4, there's a ladder. Maybe I just have to jump.
To the alcove wherein lies my...
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man. Another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
Looking for Hjalmar on Crate.
Hjalmar on Crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew, aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him, as did Wilmar.
Sure it was him?
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now. Poor shape they were in, neath the red, Folin, Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head. Oh, the young on Crate was here too.
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aim to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to
Interesting.
find. Stands in the middle of a valley. Garden absolutely nothing.
According to Collider Resources, Christian Bale will join Marvel's Thor: Love and Thunder, the next Thor sequel.
Try to come back for you once I've found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it. All on your own. They're the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
I'm pretty sure Natalie Portman's gonna be Thor. Like, Thor.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned!
Pretty sure I have
What brings
twine
you
and
to us?
nails.
Not much game here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me. Suits my crew.
Over there, on the ground. Hand's got bite marks on it.
What? Where? Wilmar, damn it. You're supposed to clean up. Couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. We had a choice. The Hatters starved to death. And I didn't force anyone. You know, whole crew voted in favor.
Farewell.
I should go.
Fare you.
I'm probably gonna finish this quest, maybe, if I can, like, actually fucking get there. And then after I finish this quest, I'll stop for a little bit and go get me something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hjalmar's encampment. They were attacked. Fought barefoot. Sirens caught them by surprise. Scavengers got came through here. Separately. Taken by surprise. But they fought off the attack. I need more clues. Search the perimeter. Smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers. Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers. Definitely came through here.
Over this way.
One arrow in each. Good eye. Went this way.
That blue is so much easier for me to follow. Holy shit.
Someone used this as cover.
Cover for what?
Another track. Used this as cover.
I actually forget.
Got hit here first, but kept going. Kept going, though he could barely walk. Kept going, though he could barely walk. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further.
Motherfucker. Obviously.
Took a second arrow here. Got him good this time. Now where'd that archer go? Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that archer go? Trolls. Dragged him into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive.
Okay. To the left instead of the right. There we go. That didn't even do anything. Yikes.
Damn, you're alive.
God damn. These trolls are hardy as fuck. Strong attacks are basically all that can fucking hurt them. Fucking hell. That thing took most of my durability, I would want to say. Fucking hell.
Something cooking over there.
And here's where it gets fucking dangerous. Oh, I was gonna try and push him off the cliff. Fucking hell. My fucking sword's about to break. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Need to go up. Is there a way to go up from this side? Right here. That's not on the fucking mini map.
Cooking something?
Huh? Cooking? Hey, you there! Help me! The water's getting hot! Shut
I need that man.
No, we went home and from mirrors. I figure riddle.
Alright, let's play for him, you and me.
Play me for the man, then. If I win, I take him with me. If I lose, I'll jump in the pot, too.
Good! Good! No bubble! First riddle. Lots eats, lots drinks. B-E-B. Steps big key. Big key bash.
A troll?
A troll, of course.
Good, troll. Now you ask.
I'm light as a feather, but even a troll can't hold me for long.
Piss. Riddle hard. Human cheat.
I won fair and square.
Stupid riddle. Feather. Troll not hold. Not piss.
Huh, piss.
Can you walk?
I'll manage.
Let's get out of here. You all right?
Never go in a sauna again, long as I live. Other than that, I think I'm fine. You saved my life. How can I thank you?
I'm looking for Hjalmar.
Hjalmar? Curious where he is myself. Him and the whole crew. Something must have happened. Otherwise, he'd have come looking for me after I went missing that night. I know he would have. Wait now. Why are you looking for Hjalmar?
Any idea where Hjalmar thought he might find the giant?
We'd learned where it has its lair, in the caves above the village. Hjalmar decided the best way there would be to cross the lake. Viggy the loon insisted he knew a better way, through the mines. But none of us fancied strolling into a monster pit.
How'd you get separated from the others?
Had to watch for the night. Saw Egnar of Pharaoh steal Hjalmar's Hornwall horn. One he uses to drive away sirens. Bugger snuck out of camp.
Oh god, I'm so hungry.
No idea what got into that.
Once it crosses over 2 hours, I'm gonna stop it. I'm hungry.
1,000 times at least.
And? You catch up to him?
Aye. In these caves. Bastard screeched so loud he drew the trolls. Thought the buggers would eat me right then. Dropped me in a marinade instead. Decided I was ready to cook today. Would have been the end of me if not for you.
I know enough.
Think I know enough. So long.
Wait. I'll go with you. Luckily the trolls didn't use my bow for kindling.
Good. Let's go.
Level 16, 2 points. I'll take strong attacks. Actually, move that up to there. Move Gourmet down to here. Move Rage Management down to there. Put Okay, let's go to alchemy. Okay. Oh, I can make a bomb. Nice. I can finally destroy monster nests. Okay. No. Okay. Let's go back to character. How many more points do I need for Whirl? I need 12. So by level 30, I'll have Whirl. I'm going to put most of it into this. Once again, that's his fucking problem. He wants to be a dumbass, let him. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here, actually. I'm gonna save. I will be continuing it today, later on. But for right now, I'm hungry, and I'm going to go eat me something. So I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Check out the description down below for my Patreon, Twitter, Discord, all that other stuff. Cards on the screen, everything else. That's about it. Bye-bye. Have a good day.